Hey guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube and twitch.tv/play_agricola. So, looking at this starting pile, Pasture Planner is good. A lot of good cards, actually. Pasture Planner is excellent. School Lunch Lady is excellent. Hedge Master, Resource Dealer, Fencing Master, Part-Time Builder. All of those cards are excellent. Um, hmm. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get a good card back, so I think I'm between School Lunch Lady and Fencing Master. I guess Fencing Master goes pretty well with Pasture Planner. I could do all my fencing for free pretty much, so I think I'll try to make that work. I do like Part-Time Builder. I like all these cards really, but I guess Resource Dealer School Lunch Lady is a really good combo. Makes it really easy to get the well. Yeah, I think this is okay. Okay, this pick is going to be Stone Sculptor. Excellent card. And on the rebound, maybe Reformer. So I've been playing a lot of Terra Mystica offline recently, so probably after I'm done this game, I'm going to go back to looking at high-level replays, because I'm pretty terrible at the game. I have a really hard time cracking 100 points, so I'm interested to know, to see where good players do things differently. I wonder what I'll get back from that first pile. There are a bunch of good cards in it. Bunch of really good cards. All right. Bunch of good cards in here too. Um, for me, it's between Dove Hunter and Animal Husbandry Worker. So the reason I would take Dove Hunter is because it gives me a way of feeding. So if I do my fences really early, then I can use Dove Hunter to hold a breeding pair. Alternatively, Animal Husbandry Worker, like I can play Fencing Master, then Animal Husbandry Worker, and yeah, then I could fence 8 really early, or fence 7, yeah, and it would be super easy for me to get that covered. Okay, yeah, that seems alright. Then I just need to get a hearth. Like Dove Hunter's good, but I think animal husbandry worker is going to be a bit stronger in this situation. Hmm. Peace worker, cow herd. Um, None of the rest of these I'm that impressed with. Tavern keeper's alright. I think the pick's gonna be peace worker. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, peace worker, I think. I'm gonna want to score lots of points on crops, do a bunch of plowing. Not sure how many rooms I'll do. We'll have to see about that. Erpelboer says unbelievable amount of grain ox. Yeah, no kidding. Grain speculator, school lunch lady, tavern keeper. Lots of stuff there. So they broadcast live originally on twitch.tv/play_agricola if you guys want to give me a follow there. I'm going to try also, if you follow on there, I'm going to try putting a message out like before I play, like an hour before or something. So yeah, if you want to get a little bit of advanced notification. Hmm. Okay, so I got pasture planner and part-time builder. Um, so if I play pasture planner and place 5 wood, it'd be a 5 wood action, and then animal husbandry gets me 4, and then fencing master gets me 9 if I play all 7 occupations, or 10. So that's overkill. I don't need that much wood. I think what I do here is I take part-time builder. Yeah. Um, Part-time builder gets me a pretty easy 4 stables or 3 stables, which are 3 points. Also, it makes my capacity for animals a lot bigger. If I am going to do animal husbandry worker, I want to do 5 small pastures. So, yeah. Could do a state manager maybe, but I think part-time builder is going to be a bit better here. So my thinking is fencing master, stone sculptor, animal husbandry worker, part-time builder. I want to play all of those really early. Hmm. I think Scrounger is pretty good with Peace Worker. Or I could take Giant. Giant can be quite strong, especially on family growth. I think the pick's going to be Scrounger, though. Scrounger for 2 stone towards the end of the game can be really nice. And here, oh, Grain Speculator is the best card, so. Yeah, Grain Speculator is excellent, so getting that with my 7th pick is really good. Okay, I think I could safely say I'm not going to do Guild Hall. I think the pick here will be Large Sun Hat. I do need more ways of filling up my farm, and plowing with Large Sun Hat is one of them. Yeah, and then maybe Paintbrush on the rebound. Yeah, Guild Hall is good, but it's going to come too late for me. Because I have so many occupations I want to play early, I don't want to delay them. Okay. Um, Watering Can is a pretty good card. Makes it pretty easy to max grain points, but I think I'll take Drained Pond here. Yeah, it's another way to help me plow. I haven't seen any plows yet, so yeah. Rotterdam. No, I already have two plow helpers. So I think now it's let's see, I can do boar breeding or wild game or cookies. Probably it's between those three. I think cookies probably. With Peace Worker and with the Grain Speculator, should be able to get a couple points from it. So, hmm. Try to get Stone Oven at some point. Two food for 2 points is a pretty good return for free miner. Sorry, not sure if I had the audio on there for Farmer Straw Hat. Basically, the way my game is looking is my occupations that I play early are going to help me fence. And once I got the fencing going, I'll do family growth. And then after family growth, then the late game, all my cards are around crops and plowing. So I should have a very, very pretty farm. I should have a lot of points from Stone Sculptor. Yeah, part-time builder should be worth 3 or 4 points. Stone sculptor will be worth 5 or 6, and then I'll have a very pretty farm from all my fencing. Hmm. Paintbrush. Turning clay to 2 food or a bonus point is pretty good. And I'll have fences early, so it'll be easy for me to be holding boars. This one is Thunderbolt, I think. The rest of these cards are all pretty poor. Not Abandoned Willow because I don't want to reduce my number of fields. Chameleon, I think, is generally very weak. I think Thunderbolt. Especially when I'm doing a lot of small pastures, Chameleon's really weak. Here, though, boar breeding or wild game. If I don't have a hearth, then boar breeding is a food, and wild game is really good. But if I get a cooking hearth, then I think boar breeding is better, more flexible. There's no way I'll get through the early game without a hearth, I think. Not if I'm fencing super early. I'm going to want to eat those sheep that I grab. Okay. Okay, I start second, which is fine by me. First occupation, fencing master. Legend playing reformer. Okay, so we're going to be competing for those animals. That's too bad. Still going to be well worth doing this play. Ooh, I guess part-time builder doesn't go with large sun hat, does it? So maybe I play part-time builder after large sun hat, and before I've done my build room, or after I've done my build room. Yeah. Never seen it played that late, but it's probably still okay to be done, because you'll get at least 2 or 3 stables, so. So second action, two clay, I guess. But I think Legend will probably take 2 clay given his reformer. Could do starting player into Reedstone food. Hope I get occupation second action. Okay, yeah. So I'll read stone food because it gets me a stone for my stone sculptor, a reed for large sun hat, and I might get something with my second action. So Erpelboer, I'm guessing, has Dove Hunter. Only reason I can think of for that one sheep action. Guess he might also have Dolly's mother. Yeah, Dolly's mother plus Dove Hunter is a nice combo for him. Really nice combo, actually. Hopefully I get expensive occupation with my second action. It's possible. 3 wood, 2 reeds, something goes. If I don't, I might starting player large sun hat. Mm. Looks like I get occupation. Excellent. That was my best case scenario, I think. So then next round I do plow, then starting player large sun hat. So my hope is that somebody else does starting player so that I gain the action out of this large sun hat. So I play an occupation. I'll play stone sculptor. So now when I do animal husbandry worker, I'll have 10 wood on fencing master. So I'll have, yeah, 10 wood total to fence with. So I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 probably around this down this right side. An Erpelboer did starting player with Dolly's mother. Yeah, so he definitely has Dove Hunter. Legend grabs the fireplace. Yeah, so I just want to make sure I set myself up so that I get plow and improvement. Because even if I have to plow, then large sun hat, then jump somewhere else on major minor, not starting player, I'm okay with that because I'll gain the action again later in round 6. So even though it'll be neutral here, it'll be a net gain later on. So I can first action plow. I think that should be pretty safe. Nobody else saw large sun hat, so yeah, I don't think anyone will be expecting it. But probably they should guess that I have what I have with that action. If I could get starting player, that would be best case. Shout out to everyone watching in Twitch on Twitch. Say hello in chat if you're there, and I'll ask me any questions you have or make suggestions or whatever. I'm eager to hear what people think. Oh, alms basket for vikingjosh. So only 1 grain, so not that good, but it's alright. So I'm gonna major minor play large sun hat. And then I'll jump to occupation probably. Yeah, jump to occupation, play animal husbandry worker. And then I'll jump to, oh, I guess I need food, don't I? Does Josh need food? If I get blocked out of traveling players next round, I would be in a bit of trouble. Oh, let's just play it here. Yeah, because I can, worst comes to worst, I can day labor, but I don't think I'll need to. I think traveling players will get around. So yeah, I had 6 fences from my fencing master and then 4 from the animal husbandry worker. Okay, let's see what legend does here. Might take wood, might take reed, might ock, might do traveling players. It is possible. No, he takes sheep, okay. Oh, denying them from me, I guess. Not that I'm likely to, not that I'm gonna take them because I need, I guess he doesn't know that I don't have Dove Hunter. Right, okay, yeah, that works out. So I get 4 food traveling players, and that's just fine. So then my next action, if there are no good resource actions, I'll do grain speculator. I guess I could do peace worker as well. Peace worker's pretty good. Buying an extra stone on reedstone food would be nice, and buying the extra reed as well, so that I can do a reed stone at the cost of a food action. Yeah, we'll see. Josh plays clay oven, okay. I expect we'll see Erpelboer starting player or build a room, one of the two. So there's 3 wood available. Or I can play an occupation. Oh, probably I take 3 wood. I don't want to give 6 wood away. So I feed 3 in a stone. So in round 6 I need to make sure I get on plow, otherwise I'll just head towards building a room. How am I going to feed that second harvest? Maybe I take clay and build a cooking hearth? But I am competing with Legend, who's got the fireplace. We'll see how much food I need, I guess, because the reedstone food action might be enough to cover me, depending on if I get any other food. Okay, what did Erpelboer? Oh, he took, what did he do that move there? I'm surprised he didn't do starting player or build a room. Erpelboer did clay, okay. Reedstone food. It's gonna be one of the best actions in the game for me for a long time. Okay, so looking at my fencing, I've got 10 built, I need 5 more. If I play all 4 remaining occupations, that'll be 4 wood, and then I'll only need to pay 1 wood for my fencing for the whole game, so that's pretty good. Injecting a ton of wood into the game. Josh doing starting player undisturbed pond. Okay, that's nice. Especially if you have something like or child psychiatrist, that can be really good. Can I review my hand? Yeah, certainly. Um, so my early game was all about getting my fencing done, and my late game with my occupations, and my late game with my improvements will all be about getting getting crops. So I should have a very, very pretty farm. That's what I'm aiming for. Legend with head of the family. Okay, that's good. What do I do here? 2 wood. 2 wood's pretty weak. I don't want to play an improvement. I guess I have to 2 wood. I don't really have much else to do here. Yeah, 1 clay. I don't want to plow. I'll save my plow for next round. I don't need 3 fields this early. Okay, 2 wood, I guess. Not great, but it's passable. Legend's having a really nice start. Really nice. Head of the family with the first fireplace, set himself up so that he can grow as soon as the other stuff comes out. Oh, this is nice for Erpelboer. Guild Hall. So now when he plays pottery, fireplace, upgrades to cooking hearth, he gets plays free occupations with those actions, which is always nice. Josh is also in a good spot. Especially if family growth comes around 6. I like his spot because he didn't have to do any starting player moves. He actually didn't even have to starting player there. I guess he maybe wants to start playing occupations. That's why he did undisturbed pond. I wonder. I guess the actions this round weren't really all that good. I only did reedstone food and 2 wood, which is pretty poor. Yeah, there's family growth, so Josh can second action build, Legend can build then grow, then Erpelboer can build grow round 7, so I'm going to set myself up to build grow round 8. Assuming that Erpelboer doesn't starting player, or does starting player. If he doesn't, then I can build grow ahead of him in round 7. So my first action will be reedstone food, and then plow, and then jump to something strategic, maybe starting player. No, not starting player, because either Erpelboer's taken it or he hasn't. If he hasn't taken starting player, then I have no need. Then I have no need to do so myself. Oh, not okay. Hopefully, I get 2 reed. I think I probably should. Yeah, 2 reeds good. Gives me the stuff for my drained pond, so that works. Erpelboer playing cooking, hearth, and an occupation. Seasonal worker, okay. Maybe I plow, jump to occupation, play part-time builder. That would be fine. Oh, nicely timed outhouse. Legend looks like legend. Oh, Legend's family growthing, of course. Right. Okay, so I plow. Get a guest. So I'll be interested to see what happens here, because if Erpelboer does starting player to grow ahead of me, then 6 wood becomes available for Viking Josh. Unless, of course, I decide I don't want to give him that, and I do 3 wood. I could starting player here myself, get 6 wood, but I think I want to build grow round 7. So if I want to build grow, then what do I need to do? I need to take food with this action because I'm 1 food short. Okay, so I could do fishing, or I could do yeah, nothing else actually works to get me food. Okay, well, it stinks that I'm passing 6 wood to Viking Josh, but I think this is gonna end up being better in the long run for me. Yeah. I mean, getting to grow round 7 with all the setup that I've done, that should be quite strong. Because I can now hold breeding pairs, and I can do, you know, cool stuff. And Josh does 6 wood, absolutely no surprise. Legend, I would guess, takes the 3 sheep. Yep. And I'll do room. And then on my family growth, I'll play Drained Pond, put a field on round 11. I'm guessing Erpelboer is gonna play the stone oven with the seasonal worker. He might also do well. Either of those would be good. Unfortunately, these two are going to get a ton of good resource actions. 2 4 wood actions, 4 clay. Yeah. They got some good stuff that they can do. So yeah, I want to play part-time builder at some point. I want to play grain speculator. I want to play scrounger. I'm not all that sold on peace worker. The best benefit of peace worker is going to be blocked by part-time builder, the ability to buy a second grain. And part-time builder prevents me from being able to go on grain until someone else does. So yeah. Oh wow. Viking Josh playing field watchman this late. That's surprising. Feed 4 and a stone. The only downside with what I'm doing is it's going to be a little hard to fill up my farm. I'm probably going to have 2 empty spaces, so I can decide whether or not I want to put stables there or just leave them inside the pastures. I'll have to see. Legend playing Market Woman. Oh, nice. Really nice. These two are both having really, really good games. Because the Market Woman is now going to pay off 2 grain right away, which is really good. So I want to make sure I get one of these 2 animals, either 2 sheep or 2 boar in round 9. Otherwise, Field Watchman good for my builder? Absolutely. Yep, it is good for my part-time builder, because it means that that he's gonna go on the on that space. Do I do 3 wood here? Do I need 3 wood? I think I might do 4 clay actually. I think 4 clay with the paintbrush. Because then if I do 2 boar, then starting player paintbrush next round, that should be pretty reasonable. I want to play an occupation. Probably my next action is occupation. Occupation, I can do grain speculator or I can do part-time builder. Grain speculator pays off in round 9, 11, 13, whereas if I play it in round 9, it's 10, 12, 14. The other thing about my part-time builder is legend. Actually, Josh will probably build another room. Okay. Yeah, I think I want to play my part-time builder so that I make sure I get the stable off of build room. It's probably worth pushing for a little. And then, so occupation, the third action, maybe 2 stone, 2 food, 2 points. Oh, market crier. Okay, so I don't need to play grain speculator. If I get even 1 or if I get 2 grain from market crier, that's enough. Oh, he does occupy the occupation space though, which is a little too bad. Probably I'll leave my last action flexible so that I can always do starting player 6 wood. I could do like starting player boar breeding 6 wood or something. Yeah, legend builds again. It could expensive occupation here. I think that would be okay. Yeah. I get a wood on my fencing master. Erpelboer playing Rotterdam Plow, okay. Josh, I imagine will do grain here and market cry. Because then he can sow a grain and a vegetable and bake 1 on sow bake next round. Legends doing family growth, of course. I get the stable from Take 1 grain already. Now I guess I also need to consider if I starting player here, I might not get one of the animals because my guess is that Erpelboer probably plays an animal, one of the animal spaces. So if I leave Josh first, he gets 6 wood. But then, can I beat Josh if I give him 6 wood? I'm not sure that I can. Legend might do 2 boar as well. I don't really have an action that I want to do starting player with anyways. I could eat a raw grain for a boar, but that's pretty weak. I think I'll just do 4 food traveling players or 2 stone. You know, I'll do 2 stone. Yeah, and then I'll get either sheep or boar with my first move. Or I could even maybe do 5 food traveling players. Yeah, I guess 5 food traveling players if it's available. So I'm going to make sure that I play Scrounger to get the 2 stone from it. So that means playing it in round 10 or 11. I give up on Grain Speculator and Peace Worker. That's fine. I'm not worried about that. It means I'm going to need to pay another 3 wood for fencing, but that's not a big deal. Okay, since the boar are available, definitely do boar because now I'm able to do paintbrush. Starting player paintbrush. Erpelboer setting himself up to do another build action. Build and grow. Yeah, it's going to be really hard to beat Viking Josh. Unless his point ceiling is capped really low. Oh, he market cries again. Well, he is helping us a lot. A lot! I could even block his sow action. That would probably starve him. But if I do that, I'm probably going to get a retaliation move against me. I also need food. If I play starting player paintbrush here, I can turn a clay to 2 food, so I'm going to be 3 food short. So my next action could be fishing. It's not really that good. We'll see. I'll do this either way for now. Oh, no, I can't. No wood, so I cannot do that. Oh, crap. I am really hungry. I can't play stone oven. Do I just have to build cooking hearth or fireplace? Well, I can take 2 sheep and then fireplace. But then I eat... Oh, then I'm going to have to eat all my animals, which is so bad. I did not put myself in a good spot here. I only have 1 food going into these last 2 moves. Three food fishing. Yeah, so maybe I needed to take traveling players with my first move. I don't know. Hard to say. Yeah, Erpelboer does stone oven, of course. Gonna play another occupation. Bone Collector. Yeah, I don't think this card is all that strong. I'm surprised he's not playing Dove Hunter. For an extra 2 food per harvest, I think that's better. Oh, friendly worker, okay. I guess with seasonal worker, it's sort of a combo. Friendly worker's pretty weak, though, I think, generally. It's usually too hard to make it work on the family growth space. And basically what it does is it lets you trade doing starting player for doing day labor, which is not even necessarily an upgrade. It might be a downgrade in some scenarios. Okay, well, I am quite stuck. I'm going to have to eat 2 raw grain because I can't go on day labor. And I have no other way of getting to food because this space is taken. So this is really poor by me, really poor. Yeah, not having that feeding being better is gonna cost me huge. So what do I do here? Not really that many good actions. I guess I just take 2 sheep. At least each of these will breed, and so then I can build a fireplace, so my feeding from now on will be okay. But eating both of these grain is really bad. Those could have been worth a lot of points for me. So I want to do reedstone food, I want to take clay, and I want to reno cooking hearth. Yeah, especially with my farmer's straw hat. I just totally destroyed my ability to use that as well. I mean, it's possible that Josh keeps Market crying, but I don't know. I don't know if he will or not. He might say I've got 4 vegetables, I don't need any more. Yeah, it's going to be really hard to satisfy my cookies now. Without playing Peace Worker, at least. I can still play Peace Worker. Like, I still have options. Josh building another room. Okay. So I think I grab 4 clay. Because that gives me enough to reno and cooking hearth. Or do I reedstone food first? Maybe reedstone food. Because I could play pottery, which would let me also convert clay. Is the 4 clay going to get taken this round? It might. Yeah, 2 breeding animals is good, but just that feeding in the last harvest was so poor. So poor. Eating those 2 grain. Really, really bad. Okay, well, I'll get all 4 of my stables, so that's good, because Erpelboer is probably going to do day labor, then family growth. So what are my last 2 actions? I do want to take wood at some point, so at least I have the option to play paintbrush. Ooh, four clay got taken. Hmm. Hmm. Vegetable. Piece worker. I could play scrounger here. If I play scrounger, I need to get food with my second action to pay for my incoming field. I guess scrounger would let me build the well. I could do scrounger then well. But then if I get locked out of... oh, but then I can reno... No, I can't even reno well. I don't have any wood. Jeez. Oh, man. This is pretty tight on food, this game. I think I play scrounger either way here. Or do I play pottery first? No, because pottery doesn't get me a way of eating. Let's play the scrounger and see what shakes out. I get the day labor stable, so that's good. I think I just build fireplace with my last move. Lets me eat a sheep. Oh, Josh cries again. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That is very good for me. Hopefully he cries one more time, and then it'll be pretty easy for me to get a lot of grain points with Farmer's Straw Hat. So if I play fireplace here, I'll be left with one clay, then I'll have one reed and one stone left over, so then all I would need is to take wood to have enough for my other stuff. And I get my last stable. Alright. Okay, this is looking better. Oh, hammock, nice. Hammock with Dolly's mother. Nice. So those guys are all getting up to 5 people pretty easily. So hopefully if family growth comes around 12, that means I can get it. Legend playing Spit Roast. Guess it's some more food. This has been a really food tight game with how quickly everybody's grown. Okay, do I grab 3 wood here? Do I need food? I have 2, 4. So I only need to get 2 more food total. I think if I take 3 wood, then I can do starting player paintbrush, and that'll be alright. Oh, and I should have 2 markers on Fencing Master, by the way. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have enough wood now, but I'm going to pay 1, so I'm going to need another wood action. Yeah, I like playing Spit Roast here. Be 3 clay to 6 food, and then it gives me another reason to do another clay action, which will also be good for renovating. Yeah, I think that'll be worthwhile. Because there is the well available still, pottery. There's still some good improvements to get. I want to get 2 cattle in the next round as well. I guess I could always just take sheep here. I don't actually have to do starting player. But I don't like leaving Viking Josh as starting player again. And if Plowso comes here, I'll be pretty sad. I guess I'm the only one with fences, so it's possible that 2 cattle come around. Okay, let's give this a shot. Okay, so I have, if I eat a boar and I convert a stone and convert a clay, then I have enough food now. With my, so I can kind of do what I want with my last action. Maybe take 2 sheep so that I don't have to convert a boar. Yeah. Could take a vegetable. Yeah. 2 sheep or vegetable. Probably vegetable, actually, because I think those sheep will go to 3. Although it's been a food tight game, so maybe if legend passes on the sheep, I need to take them. And then I can turn a clay to a bonus point. Ooh, 3 clay to 3 bonus points seems nice. That makes up for my renovating. Okay, yeah, maybe I do that then. Eat a sheep, or eat 2 sheep and a boar or something. Decisions. I can eat a boar, a sheep. Yeah, okay. For now, I'll just eat 2 sheep. So my boar go up, my sheep go down 1. And I get a point for my paintbrush. And I get a point for my stone sculptor. Erpelboer playing the well. So if this is Plowso, I take 2 cattle. Otherwise, if it's family growth, I do family growth, of course. And then probably I'll also starting player round 13. Hopefully I'll set up so that I can do starting player farmer's straw hat in round 13. So that would mean Viking Josh crying another time and me getting a sow action in. Did he cry again? Yes, he did. Nice. That's good. Okay, so then I do need to consider Plowso if Plowso is what comes up. What are the odds that I would get that 2 cattle all the way around? Probably not great, but Plowso is Plowso. I don't know. The other thing is if I Plowso round 14, then I'm not as likely to do so bake for cookies. And doing so bake for cookies wouldn't be too bad. Pay a couple grain to get food and not lose out on points. Yeah, no one else has, yeah, we'll see. Family growth, okay. That decision's made for me. That's actually probably helpful. So my next action, 2 cattle if it comes around. Otherwise, maybe 4 clay or 3 wood. Although 4 clay is not quite enough. Erpelboer might take the clay though. I can't risk on losing it. And I want to take clay before that next harvest so that I can turn it into a point. Okay, 2 cattle are gone. So yeah, 4 clay will be my action. I also need to get my fencing done at some point. I'm able to fence 4, so that's good. The other guys are actually looking like they've spent too much wood on other things, which I'm kind of happy about. It'll be difficult for them to hit. I think if I just fence 4, I don't need to fence 5. It's not an increase in points unless someone else fences 15 and does 5 pastures. So, yeah, I think that would be pretty reasonable. Take clay. That's hard for Erpelboer. Sucks for him. But yeah, that's 2 clay to points and then 1 extra clay for my, it's 2 points and my scrounger. So yeah, I want to leave 1 wood, make sure I get the scrounger bonus. Starting player might fall into my lap again. If it does, do I first action plow sow or do I first action family growth? If I take vegetable, then I think plow sow is the clear winner because then I can second action straw hat. And then I could block fence or reno fence. Blocking reno fence might be a huge for me because it would block one of my opponent's renovations and then also force them to go on the normal fencing action. Yeah, we'll see. I got some options. Getting family growth here was quite important. Um, Vegetable, I think. So here's what I have left in my hand. 2 occupations staying unplayed. Probably these 2 minors. The only minor I'm still considering is Farmer's Straw Hat. Erpelboer doing starting player, okay. Unfortunately, it did not fall into my lap. Yeah, and I don't really have a minor that I want a starting player with next round. So that's a little too bad. But I could cause some problems if I fence first action. I could do that, fence 3 first action. Yeah, I kind of like doing the idea of doing that because then these guys only have 3 actions left. Now there is the friendly worker, so friendly worker plus fences with for Erpelboer. Yeah, I guess Erpelboer has the kind of get out of jail free card. Ooh, Hedgemaster. Okay, all right. So that's fine for him. Although he has no wood now. So I could take wood. Taking wood would maybe cause problems. I don't know. What other cards out there help with fencing? Like if any of them had Fence Stealer, that would be pretty game over. Legend is in the best position. He'll get to a 4-room stone house. Oh, Josh cries again. So I'll get a grain. And actually, Plow Sow's not even that good for Erpelboer, because Rotterdam Plow doesn't work on it. I'll see what he does. He might no, he won't family growth. Josh might not first action family growth. Okay, if family growth comes all the way around, that would be pretty good for me. Plows. Cool. So Viking Josh might plow sow, or he might starting player, or he will. I think he probably will family growth though. That would be my guess. And then if he family growths and then plow sow's left for legend, legend will definitely plow sow. So then what will I do? Sow bake. Sow bake to set up second action, starting player, harvest card. Yeah, farmer straw hat. Yeah, I actually like that because then I can plow sow around 14. Okay, that looks alright. Although I have a hard time believing that starting player will come all the way around. I guess if it doesn't, then I can do stuff like fence just to cause problems for the rest of the guys. Let's try it. So sow, and then bake one, get a food from it, and put a food on cookies. These guys need wood. Oh, Erpelboer doing starting player. Okay. That's too bad. Oh well. That's what happens, I guess. I I mean, he'll get points. It's maybe an increase in points, but if he just does plow one field again instead of plow sow, then I don't see it as worth it at all. But that's just me. He might have some other ideas in mind. So let's see. Cattle's available, 2 sheep. If I take wood, if I take wood, I could just major minor straw hat as well. If I major minor straw hat, then I leave first action sow bake available for me next round. So I could do 3 food, fence, major minor that, but then I leave these sheep actions. I don't think I want to leave those sheep actions. I think I want to take them away from my opponents. Oh, but they do need wood. Okay. Maybe this will work. So now I can do fencing. Yeah, you know what? I'll fence the big space. I don't need to fence 5 here. I'll fence the big space because Josh, Josh just picked up that abandoned willow. So Josh can take the animal husbandry worker points away from me. Same with Legend. But I think if he does, he'll give up a couple points himself. So, we'll see. Maybe I just need to play it safe with the animal husbandry worker. I could leave fences available for myself. I could fence here, but then I have the opportunity of blocking one of those two from fencing. Like it forces Josh to first action, Reno fence, and then it forces Legend to fence, so then I will get plow sow, but it means I lose out on the animal husbandry worker points. I guess the other thing is I could fence and leave the one wood fence block available. Well, either way, I think what I do here is I'll play Farmer's Straw Hat. Because then I'll free this vegetable up so I can sow for a point and then bake a bunch of grain. Bake 2 grain for some points and some more food. Ooh, okay. Now anyone who can fence 4 will be in a good spot. Interesting. Interesting move there by Erpelboer. Yeah, anyone who you only need 4 to beat me, but Josh doesn't have enough wood to get to 4. He can only do 8, which is 1 pasture, and then if he does 15, he only gets 3. Okay, so maybe I will still get the animal husbandry worker points. I'll have some useless wood, but... Are you playing Terra Mystica on Snowman? I haven't started playing yet. I was just gonna start watching some high level games because I don't know anything about the game. I know how to play in the rules, but I'm terrible. I'm a terrible player. So I was interested in learning some more, watching some high level replays and stuff. Yeah, do this, I think. Cattle is fine. So I feed 2 food, H. What is it? 2 food, stone. H. So it's FS20H. And clay point. Oh, watering can, nice. Doing that on Reno. Ooh, interesting. So he's giving up Reno fence for himself. So Josh might assume that he's going to get Reno fence. If he does, I can do Reno fence myself, and that'll force Viking Josh to go on regular fencing, and that means that Legend loses out on fencing altogether. Ooh, okay, this could be interesting. Probably I do my sow bake action either way, because that'll be worth a couple. Oh no, maybe I should pressure them, because if I do Reno fence, then Viking Josh's fence action is forced. So then I might get that sow bake back, because these two are not looking like they want to go on sow bake. Yeah, Josh is the one who wants to go on it the most. Okay, he does Reno fence. Okay, good. So then Legend's fence action should be forced, and if he doesn't fence, then I beat him to it. Then I will fence. for sure. And I have watering can now. So yeah, my sow bake action gets even better with watering can. And all the other players are at 5 family members, so I have an uncontested 3-point action for my last move. Oh, he does it. He fences. So I lose out on a bunch of points there. That's poor play on my part. Okay, so let's see. I do that, and I have 1, 2, 7. So let's bake 1, 2, 3, I think. Because then if I play watering can will be a 2-point move. Yeah, so I bake 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 points to cookies. So then Erpelboer will do his double plow. Josh will... Who knows what Josh will do. Yeah. Yeah, all these unused farmyard spaces are going to kill me. Poor play, and I'm giving points to the 2 Legend as well. So let's see, Legend gave up covering 3 spaces to gain 1 point and then 2 points. So it's a point neutral action for him, plus he takes 2 points away from me. So yeah, that's smart play by him. This Reformer has been excellent in a wood tight game, a game as wood tight as this. That Reformer has done a lot of work for him. Let's see, where are my points left? If I take food, I don't have to eat a sheep, probably. I could build joinery and then take wood. So that would be 3 points, and then, or then take stone, sorry. No, it's probably not worth it. Probably, I can play my 2-point something, 2-point watering can. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, so if I eat a boar, that puts me at 7, and then I eat a stone, that puts me at 8. So I'm 1 food short of family growth being 3 points. So if Josh does grain, vegetable, that would be something. But yeah, I don't think I have a chance against this 4-room stone house. Like, he has too many more points from the stone rooms, and then he also has the animal husbandry worker. He stole that from me, so it's good play by him. I mean, my cookies counteracts having a 3-room house. My or not getting to clay. My paintbrush counteracts not getting to stone, but then I'm still 1 fewer, and then I have some empty farmyard spaces, and although I do have stone sculptor, I don't know. I don't have as many points though from other stuff, I don't think. We'll see. I don't have, what has he got? Each of these, 3 of those are worth points. Drained pond's a point, fireplace is a point, straw hat's a point. Okay, maybe we're close in some ways. I don't think Viking Josh is winning, because I think he's missing out on too many bonus points. Like, he's missing out on the Scrounger. I mean, he can do 2 actions to get Scrounger here, but I think he's still behind Legend because of the husbandry worker and his increased points from fencing. Yeah, and I guess he breeds 2 points here. So I can breed only 1 point. I guess I could play boar breeding. So if I take 5 food, then boar breeding. Oh, I'm going to do family growth, of course. Why was I thinking about boar breeding? Not sure why. Yeah, I don't have a chance in this game if it's not for Market Crier. Don't have anywhere near enough actions to get crops and stuff. I am a little surprised Resource Dealer got all the way over here to Legend. I think although that pack was really good, it had a lot of really good stuff in it. Yeah, Hedgemaster over Resource Dealer. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, I wonder if Viking Josh has Veggie Lover. That'd be kind of cool. So let's see, I have a point for that. I have 3 points for that. The Fencing Master is not any points, so I'll get rid of that. Animal Husbandry, no points. Yeah, if I'm within 4 points of Legend, then that fencing has cost me the game. So I breed a point there, not a point. So I score what I have plus 6, 6, 16, 6, 6, 4. Yep. So 48, that's reasonable. Not enough to beat Legend, I don't think. Maybe. Six, 6, 4. So I score 48. Legend's got, let's see, he's got 3 from the Scrounger, he's got 2 from that thing, he's got 1 from Syrup Tap. Ooh, Erpelboer hit 48, damn. Was not even looking at Erpelboer. I guess he has Well, plus Guildhall, plus Dolly's Mother. He has all these points from improvements, yeah? Plus 2 bonus points and 3. Cool. Legend's got 38 plus. Josh has 43, but he doesn't really have any bonus points. Oh, maybe I tie with Erpelboer then. Legend scores 42 plus 40. Okay, so he might be at 48 as well. That's funny. Is Legend 48, it looks like? Oh, man. Do we have a 3-way tie? We do. 48, 48, 44, 48. Yeah, so I don't have a chance without all that market crying. That was huge. Chance. Yeah, so good game. Cool. So I managed 48's a reasonable score. I have no negative points. Um, yeah, so this is kind of cool. You can see where a card like cookies is nice. Um, it lets you bake grain, and it lets you eat grain without losing the food from them, without losing the points from them. And yeah, clay to points is really easy. So paintbrush turned out well. Yeah, good stuff. I had one wasted wood action. That could have been like a sheep, or if it had been a boar or a cattle, then I win outright. Yeah. My feeding in that third harvest was terrible. I was not ready for it at all. Um, should have been playing a lot tighter than I was. Even if I do like boar breeding instead of that last wood action. But then I leave that wood action for someone else, like Erpelboer, who might end up beating me with his friendly worker. So yeah, very interesting game. Three-way tie for four with 48, and then vikingjosh at 44. So the Field Watchman, probably the strongest card, did not win. So good game. I'll take a quick look at the draft. I'll check my Boîte de jeu games. Nothing. Let's see, 288749. Okay, I took Fencing Master over Hedge Master. Hedge Master much stronger by power. That is surprising to me because Fencing Master is a pretty easy 10 wood action. Well, not easy 10 wood, probably easy 7 wood. 7 or 8 wood. And that seems really strong to me, but yeah. I guess these 5 cards are all around the same power, but then Hedge Master's just way above everything else. I still think I'm okay with that pick, though, based on what I know is going to come back. Fencing Master is going to work better than Hedge Master. Because, like, Hedge Master and, um, yeah, some of these don't work as well together. I don't know. Stone Sculptor, easy pick. So I took Animal Husbandry Worker over Grain Speculator, but Grain Speculator ended up coming all the way back around, which is kind of funny. But obviously, with Fencing Master, Animal Husbandry Worker was a pretty easy pick. Peace Worker, best card. Part Time Builder over Pasture Planner. So, yeah, I would have had to spend an extra action on Occupation early on to play Pasture Planner. Now, it would have gotten me a couple extra points, but it would have also slowed me down a little. Because it was my third Occupation. I played Master Fencer. I played. Um, or not Master Fencer. I played Fencing Master, and then I played Stone Sculptor, and I played Animal Husbandry Worker. Yeah, so part-time Pasture Planner would have been a fourth that I needed to play early on, which would have been difficult. Not undoable, but difficult. Hmm. I'm pretty happy with Part-Time Builder though, because Part-Time Builder is a free 4 points. Yeah, free 4 points is probably probably was worth it. Best card by power, anyways. So, Scrounger, best card here. Grain Speculator, 4.0 power that I get with my seventh pick. That's kind of funny. So, do I overvalue Large Straw Hat? Maybe I do. Guildhall has twice the power. Now, could I have played a Guildhall game? My plowing would have been garbage. I would have had a bunch of leftover spaces. I had too many occupations that I wanted to play early for Guildhall, I think. Yeah. Maybe I'll post this one on the draft. This is kind of an interesting draft. And Drained Pond here. I'm happy with that. Cookies, best card. Straw Hat goes with my strategy the best, especially over Dolly's mother. So here I took Paintbrush over Cherry Orchard, Alms Basket Builder's Trowel. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it worked out, I think. Thunderbolt over Abandoned Willow. So if I had taken Abandoned Willow, there would have been even less wood in the game. Hmm. And then boar breeding over Town Hall. Town Hall I didn't reno at all, so yeah, I'll probably post this one on the draft and or on the Play-Agricola forum. See what other people say, what they would have done, especially with this first pack. What their analysis of it would have been. Yeah. Otherwise, good game to the other guys. Three-way tie is kind of funny. Yeah. Good job. Um, I'll probably look at some Terra Mystica games, but what I'll do is I'll restart the stream here. So yeah, I'll restart the stream so that it's not on the VOD. And yeah, I think that's it for me. Yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.